Okay, when we ended last night, we gave all of our theories about what it could be. I'm still on the theory that something blasted, cracked everything in the murder room.
Right,
because everything's
yeah.
all cracked, knocked her to the floor,
And then the knife stabs her
and
from
then
above.
a knife dropped from the ceiling hole and stabbed her on the ground.
So you think there is no murder? Like it was just this, not manslaughter, but accident?
It could be that someone had just set up a knife as a prop or something.
Do you want to go into Penelope's room?
No, we wanted to go find Fritz in the garden
Yes.
and get down to this flower business.
I want to unlock.
Affair.
I want to unlock this, but I think we need more clues on how to unlock that garden.
Yeah, because we have to find
door.
that
But what if we find something in
pattern.
Penelope's room
Listen, I want to go down here first.
that
I wanna go
unlocks
down there
something for
too.
Fritz?
Let's go.
No, we got.
You've been outvoted.
Yeah,
Fine,
Sorry,
fine.
I'm sorry, Jazz. I want to figure out.
Oh, it's Hawkeye.
No, it's a detective.
Hawkeye, what's up?
Tell us things.
Whoa, nice cape.
You're not fellows or pointers.
That's
I'm sure
that's
I
very
shall
correct.
immediately regret asking. But who are you, and what is your business here?
I want that
I'm
cape.
Sally, and this is my sidekick Grimoire.
A private detective, Grimoire.
Really? You're a detective. If this is a joke, it's not a good one.
Who are you, anyway?
Private Detective Hawkshaw.
Hawkshaw.
Hawkshaw's
Hawkshaw's a
voiced by
cooler name
Tiana
than Grimoire.
Camacho,
Maybe I'll
who is
become
also the
her
voice of
sidekick.
Penny.
Oh,
Oh, I love it.
Not on the Freya Fellow case, too, are you?
That is classified information between myself and my client. Clearly, this is something which eludes you. But a real detective refrains from handing out informations to persons unknown.
we're not unknown persons.
Right.
Now, if you would, I have work to do.
Question Hawkshaw about everything.
Yup.
Tell us about
It's
yourself,
not in my
Hawkshaw.
interest to discuss personal details.
Even if you're one
Who
of the
hired her?
suspects in a murder?
Who hired us?
Yeah, that's what we don't
Very well.
know. How did we
Let's
even
make
figure
a small
out about
exception.
this?
Ask.
Oh, what are you doing here?
I'm on a case at the behest of my client.
How long have you been at Tangle Tower?
133 hours.
I
Five
thought
and
they
a
were
half
going to say
days.
days.
Who are you working for?
I am not at liberty to answer that.
Who are we
now,
working for?
I shall permit you one more question.
What crime are
How'd you get that scar? It's cool.
You really think so?
Yesterday.
As it happens, I completed an examination of Flora's room on the morning before the murder. I've been investigating every single room at Tangle
Wait, so
Tower.
she was here
Hers was one of the
before
last
the
on my
murder?
list.
Yes.
Doing a different
Did you find anything
investigation?
unusual?
I guess so.
A different
Nothing but
murder?
a thin layer of
No, just a different
dust
investigation.
and an
Yeah, but what if
atmosphere
it was
of
another
somber
murder?
melancholy.
Was Flora in there at the time?
She spent the duration of my search staring up at the sky, out the open window.
Looking
Didn't
for that
say
bird.
a word. Although I'm told this is the expected behavior.
What did you do after that?
I spent the early evening searching the library. It took longer than it should have. Fiona
Whoa.
leaves that room in a permanent state
What?
of disarray.
Fiona
Oh
was in
my
the
Hawk!
I expected her to
1216
make an
donated
appearance.
$436.75
And you stayed
with the
in
message
library the rest of
9
the day?
peanuts, Anna.
Not quite.
Statement.
Towards the early
Luna, I
evening,
would've believed
my
you.
examination of the library was unexpectedly disrupted. Sounds of running,
Can I have another one?
shouting from several floors above.
These?
I vacated the library, but before I could begin my
You're really
ascent,
hungry.
Professor
I am
Pointer
hungry. They're good.
emerged from the
They're
Pointer
like a
staircase.
good spice. This is an extra one.
We have these chewy bars
Begun.
inside too.
I don't want a
Fellow
chewy bar.
staircase. Our eyes met. He was breathless. Something
Eyes
had
met.
caused him great alarm. He told me to stay out of the way. I consented. I decided to return to my office in the stone square. As I was passing through the front door, Penelope called out from behind me. She was clutching the banister of the Pointer staircase with an apprehensive manner. She wished to know where Professor Pointer had gone. I told her what had transpired. Then, she too crossed the hall and disappeared up the fellow staircase. More so than at any moment prior, I felt like quite an intruder in the house. I took my leave, out towards the stone square. The grounds were silent. There were no signs of human life. Even the greenhouse was without its typical inhabitant. I noted that he, too, must be entangled in whatever was transpiring
Is that
in
Fritz?
the tower.
He's
An
entangled with
unremarkable
love.
hour passed
Or
before the
roses.
gardener finally made his appearance. He spoke to me of what had occurred. His report was as clumsy and cumbersome as the man giving it.
Did he seem upset?
He was rattled. That much was clear, but sorrowful. Mournful? I cannot say.
Can we date Hawkshaw?
Let's do it.
Okay, let's ask her about Freya.
Freya Fellow is of great interest to me. I perceived her to be the most intelligent individual here at Tangle Tower.
Except for
Within
us.
a day, she had identified for whom I was working and for what I was searching. I didn't know how she did it. I was impressed.
I think
She can read
I
minds.
regret that I did not question her more thoroughly when I had the opportunity.
Hawkshaw was
Couldn't
hired
have known she
to
was
figure
about
out who was
to
actual
kill
rightful
Phil.
heir of this place.
I have only myself
You're
to
going
blame
hard
for
on the
failing
heir.
to
I
assert the
think that
sign.
is what it is.
What signs?
I do not wish to do your job for you, detective.
But I feel like, also, yes, I agree with you, but I also feel like that's too obvious.
All right, Flora.
Quite the stoic statue, isn't she? I can only dream of being
gonna
as
try and
cold
draw a
and
peanut.
indifferent as Flora
It's gonna
Fellow.
look like a kidney bean.
Think she's hiding something?
Perhaps. She has some strange habits.
It's got
I heard she
speckles on
barely
it.
sleeps. An hour here or there, sporadically.
Okay, there's that one.
Spends the rest of her time staring up at the sky.
You all are amazing. Thank you so much for all these donations.
So much.
She's just going
Poppy
diagonally.
has remarkable musical talent. She could be famous, wealthy even, if she wanted to.
I should probably have to leave Tangle Tower first.
Quite.
Okay.
Okay. Your bulbs are
I
dry.
find her rather embarrassing. Little more
Keep
than a
this PG-13.
spoiled child.
I'll
Penny
think about
must
it.
be at least 25.
27. Just makes it worse.
She's 27.
Wait, who's 27?
Penny.
How old is Felix? Or not Felix, sorry, Fritz.
Fritz?
Don't know.
Probably the same age, I'm guessing.
Although Poppy, though, is interested, right?
Poppy's
and Poppy's
19.
19.
They're either 19 or 20. But, oh no, they're 19. They just turned 19 together, right?
Yeah.
They just turned 19.
Professor Pointer's a respectable astronomer. Keeps himself to himself. What?
We're just surprised.
That was the most polite you've been about anyone.
I love Hawkshaw. Ask Hawkshaw about Hawkshaw.
314 cases solved.
300?
And 14. Did you get anything useful out of him?
Not sure. What about you?
Nothing worth committing to paper.
I think he knows more than he lets on.
Probably. But talking with him is so tedious.
It takes a lot of emotional effort to talk to Felix.
Considerably intelligent, and her powers of observation are enviable. But she has no ambition. No focus.
In her defense, she's still a teenager.
Barely.
Okay, that's all of them.
All right, let's go down the list.
All right, just all of them.
Yeah,
Tangle
this is
Tower.
a point and click
No idea
adventure
why
game.
they insist
You
on
have to
calling
do
it
all
that.
of them.
It's not even a tower. It's little more than a pair of turrets stuck on either side of a mansion.
Have you searched the whole place?
I believe so. Why?
There's gotta be a secret passage.
He
There's
wants
probably
to
a lot
know
of-
if you found any secret rooms.
Oh! I
I'm
knew
afraid
it.
the residents of Tangle Tower are far too ordinary for anything like that.
No.
That's not true.
We found the attic.
That was also a secret room, yes.
Yeah.
You truly consider this a case file?
What's wrong with it?
Don't make fun of my
No
case file.
organization, no system.
That's
People
my
work
style.
differently.
I like seeing everything laid out at once. Yeah, it helps me think.
How quaint. Have you
Harpsichord.
deciphered the meaning of those
It's a
four
secret
symbols on the
attic.
harp?
We're working on it.
We are
That's a
working on
no
it.
then.
Have you, Hawkshaw? I don't
I
think
doubt
so.
it. Yep.
Where'd you dig that up?
It wasn't
Secrets.
buried. It was underwater.
Someone trying to conceal evidence, perhaps?
Open letter.
Conveniently left anonymous. It's useless until you
Convenient.
can prove to whom it concerns. Can you do that?
No?
Can
No.
you? Can you?
Although we talked to someone that clearly knew who it was to. And
Yeah.
they
Who was
wouldn't-
that?
Was it Penny? I feel like Penny knew who.
No, she said it was delicious, but she didn't know who.
Or
Maybe
maybe
it
it
was.
was Poppy.
I think it was Pointer.
I mean, Pointer, like, we got the vibe that he wrote it, but I feel like Poppy, like, knew who it was for, and then, like, we didn't get to ask follow-up questions.
I keep forgetting that Fifi has eyes on the side of her head.
Right?
And then, like, I'm just like, oh, her bangs are in her eyes. And
No, they migrated.
No, I don't like
Makes
it.
Quite an impression, doesn't
She's like a
it?
halibut.
Although I can't imagine why she painted Flora wielding a knife.
You didn't see a knife anywhere in Flora's room, did you?
I did not. I conclude
We've
whatever
already
stabbed
determined it's a
Freya must have
feather.
been
Yeah.
brought into the room from outside. Unless Of course.
Of
It was
course.
the painting itself.
That's what we
That's
said.
what I
You don't
said!
believe in that kind of thing.
That's exactly what I
Detective's
said
job
5 minutes
is
into the
to
game.
Examine every avenue of thinking.
When do we get to kiss Hawkshaw? We need to kiss Hawkshaw.
The paint is still wet.
Yeah, well, we know Freya was in the middle of painting when she was killed.
Do you know that? How? Because you were told?
Do you know that?
A somewhat cumbersome device, and an altogether inefficient way to listen to music.
What kind of music do you like, Hawkshaw?
I like anything.
What a cop-out.
She likes K-pop.
I
Just like me.
believe that was in Flora's room yesterday, but it was not cracked when I saw it last.
Yeah, no, I agree with Ash that there was some sort of explosion or something because everything just recently got cracked.
Yeah.
You got it open. I'm impressed.
Or there was a big
I
struggle.
managed it myself yesterday. I thought Flora might be hiding something in there.
Hi, what?
Hawkshaw, tell us!
It was. Perhaps it's always been empty.
Hiding the something.
Listen, Hawkshaw is just professional enough for kisses. I'm just saying, she's never been in a room with me, so
What
we
would
can't rule
Flora
that
be
out.
hiding? Like a feather?
Probably her feather. Oh, maybe she
Wait,
put
Flora's
the feather
hiding
in.
something or Freya's hiding something?
She said Flora, right?
Maybe she put the feather in there.
No,
Maybe
I-
she takes it out when they have the paintings.
Well, are we still convinced that Flora is actually the mother of Freya?
I am.
I still think that's true.
I am, because those painted models are things that Flora likes, and one of them is Freya.
And we have to figure out who Daddy is.
I think Daddy is Lord Fellow.
Paints.
No.
I think so.
I'd tell him not to quit his day job. But he hasn't got one, has he?
Burn.
Painted models?
These figurines remind me of a case I once solved involving a possessed doll.
Want to doll watch?
Smoke screen.
Your life sounds fun. Grimoire, why don't we ever have fun adventures like that?
Are we not having a fun adventure right at this very moment?
I love his little
I
eyes.
admit, it's
Bug
powerful.
out.
Freya was a talented young woman.
Someone even liked it enough to take a photo of it.
Now, we don't know why they took the photograph, do we? Perhaps they just wanted it for reference.
There's too many questions still.
When did Freya draw the picture of you, Hawkshaw?
I didn't model for her, if that's what you're asking.
That's what I'm asking.
She must have done it
Would you
without my
model for
permission.
us?
Could just be from memory.
I mean,
it's
Hawkshaw
not
should.
quite as detailed as the others anyway.
It's true.
A photograph of Freya. Could be important.
Could be
A
important.
book from the library.
everything could
One
be
of hundreds, no doubt. What makes this one special?
Because it has
It's
the
about birds.
feather.
Yes, I see that.
Oh my god.
Why haven't the two detectives put together the fact that the painting is of a feather and not a knife?
It like
Game!
literally looks
It's
like
like
that.
right there!
Yeah, I know.
A diary. Have you read it?
Not yet. It's locked.
And you haven't attempted to force it open?
Listen, Hawkshaw.
That would be cheating.
Making me feel real bad about myself.
Where did you find this?
Do you have any theories about where this might have been?
Or who might have had it.
I have several theories. But they are my theories, and I'm not going to share them.
Why would you not want to try to, like, help each other?
What is that?
I'm not sure. It looks like it attaches
It's
to
a chicken with
something
a pulley
else.
on it.
Why don't you go back and double check the area you found it? Maybe you'll find the rest of the
Please tell
something
me
else.
I'm
Is
not
there
so sure
something
about
else that we
that.
missed?
Well, we haven't been in all the rooms yet.
But we found it in the attic. She said double check the
I swear if they don't make a Monkey Island joke with this reel and put a rubber chicken on it, I will be very upset.
I don't understand that reference.
It's like, it's an item where you put, in Monkey Island, you put a rubber chicken on a pulley and you have to use it to solve a puzzle. And it's like, silly.
It's silly.
Who's that?
It's silly.
Not sure.
But it's like a
It doesn't
We
memorable-
know who it
Nothing
is. I don't
met
like
so
this
far.
because we've already established
Strange.
that we know that it's
Yeah.
Poppy.
But I think in the game's defense, we're trying to figure out what Hawkshaw knows. So we're not going to tell her what we know
Yeah,
to
that's
try and
true.
get more information because we don't know why Hawkshaw is even here.
But then we can't get upset at Hawkshaw not telling us what she knows.
Is
I'm
that a
just saying.
clue?
Dunno. It was important enough to be framed, though.
I framed my law degree. Doesn't make it a clue.
Yet.
Same? Yeah?
Such a sweet little cinnamon bud.
Some breed of amphibious humanoid. Potentially bipedal. Although none of the statues show the creature's feet.
I guess we'll never know.
Unless we should drain the lake.
We should drain the lake. Drain the lake.
3 birds, 1 cage.
Whoa.
What makes them
Oh.
worth keeping
Game
cooped up, I wonder?
days. Thank you for that
G1.
raid.
Thank you so much
Hey,
for
welcome,
that
Raiders.
raid.
Might fly away
Welcome.
from
We're
Tangle
raising
Tower
money right
anytime.
now. It's our Stumptmas charity event. We're raising money for the Rainforest Trust. Welcome to the stream. We're playing Tangle Tower, y'all. We're in the, I don't know, probably 75% way through this game.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Solving a murder mystery.
Captain Planet would want you to.
What's this?
That looks
Is
like a
that
puzzle.
clock?
No, yeah, it's a clock.
If it is, it's a
It's a
clock
puzzle
with 4
clock.
faces.
Puzzle clock. My least
I already-
favorite type
oh.
of clocks.
I'm guessing it doesn't tell the time.
So what does it do?
It might tell the time.
It tells the time in the future.
4 hands are in the correct position. Well, okay, so each one of these has like a little emblem on them.
Yeah, that's true.
Wait, so you moving that one, you move that one?
Yes.
I think we need a time.
Oh, I see. 3, 2.
So they all rotate their neighbors. We
3,
need
2,
to.
6.
Oh, yeah, they're numbers.
They are all numbers, exactly. So they
Yes.
might tell the time. Is what I'm saying.
No, you want to put them in their faces because that's a 6, right?
Is this a 6? Where does it say 6?
You see when you leave it put on there, it comes out as a 6.
Is it this one?
Yeah, any of them, they're all 6s. But you see that's a 6, right?
Yeah, that's a 6.
That's a 2 at the top.
yeah, that's a 2. What's this one? That's a
is
9.
That's a 9.
Yeah.
It's saying,
And
like-
That's a
then
3.
So this is a 6 in
3,
this
yeah.
position. This is a 9 in that position.
Yes.
This is a 3 in that position.
Yeah.
And this is a 2.
In the 2 position.
So we probably have to get these all in their
Wait,
position.
or is that 12? No, it's 12. Never mind. That
That
is
is
a
a
12.
12, yeah.
Yeah.
But again, that needs to be up. This needs to be that way.
Right.
Yeah.
And we
So-
might have some. Just because 6 and 9 can be interpreted, just remember that we might have to
Wait, go
flip
back up.
those.
What's up, Jess?
No, it's fine. Wasn't that right? Click it.
Yeah, yeah. Click on it. Click the
No,
solve.
that was it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good
Oh.
job.
Nice work.
I did it.
You did it. Good job, Ash.
What's in the box?
Secrets.
A little tool thing? Looks like a telescope.
A mini-
but I'm not
miniscope?
actually sure what it is.
Let's look at
It's a sniper rifle.
Small lens.
Yeah.
it. We gotta find the gun that
Yeah.
goes on.
Oh, it has a screw at the base.
Can you combine items in this game? Screw it to the pulley.
Can I? It has a screw at the base. Come on, that's got to go with the other thing.
Yeah, try and combine them. Yeah, with the real thingy. Oh, I wonder if we have to question somebody about it?
Can we question her again?
Yeah.
What is this thingy?
This belongs to you, Hawkshaw?
Correct.
And, what is it?
It's my handheld microscope for up-close investigation work.
What do you
Up
magnify
close.
with it?
Trace particles, dust, oils, clothing fibers.
Have you used it here at Tangle Tower?
I have. I used it to examine the greenhouse only 2 days ago.
What were you looking for?
That is between myself and my client.
Roses.
Okay, so it's a magnifying lens, which wouldn't really make sense on the reel.
There's
Yeah.
another plaque on the bench.
Maybe it's just a red herring.
Is there a message engraved on it?
I think there was at one point, but someone scratched it off.
Click on the mushy.
You ever see a mushroom that big before?
It's huge.
Not in real life.
That's the second biggest mushroom I've ever seen.
Oh, solid.
Stolid, thank you so much for those 44 months. Man, I'm so glad this is going on through my next payday so that I can actually make a donation.
Aww.
But dropping this baby for now, 44.
So old.
Thank
44
you.
months. Thank you so much.
Drop them bears, y'all.
Is that how long you've been doing this? 44
Is that
months?
Is Stolid chatting? Yeah, he's got the first, so 44 is the longest.
Dang.
There's this dragon that's missing a head.
It's a sea serpent, turned into stone by a wizard.
If you say so. What happened to its head?
Beheaded. By the same wizard.
Classic. Can you click on the bridge?
It's a big stone dais.
Biggest one I've ever seen. First one, too.
Can I click on the what?
The wooden bridge? To go, yeah. What's
Looks
that?
like it might be about to fall apart. Grimoire, you go first.
Okay.
It's Tangle Tower, or at least it's the mansion at the base of Tangle Tower.
So the greenhouse is like the big yellow thing.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything
Oh,
else
what
that's
about like
interesting.
the middle of the?
It's
yeah.
a big stone dais.
Biggest one I
so-
ever
Oh,
tried
okay,
to.
so that's the dais.
You're not seeing anything else that's
The gazebo?
interesting.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything else interesting to click on either. Unless this I can
A
go.
wooden trunk that opens up into a full desk.
That's pretty cool though.
I want one.
Okay, then let's move on to the greenhouse.
Greenhouse. Let's talk to Fritz.
Yeah, finally. We gotta find out what's going on with this romance.
This place is
he
nice.
in
Oh,
here?
there he is, right there. He's hiding.
Oh.
Camouflage.
Yeah, no, that's not ominous.
A little chart of. Actually, I have no idea what it's about.
Okay, pie.
Those look like elements.
I got
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
one is cat mouth.
Where's your phone, Ash? Take a picture. Add it to the other pictures of all the other things that
We
we've
have taken so many pictures of all the different charts in this game.
It almost says sex. I want you to know.
Thank you for telling me.
It's like how the Lion King wrote sex. in the wind.
Oh my gosh.
That's what you're thinking of right now,
It
isn't it?
is. It is. It's exactly.
Kinda reminds me of a periodic table.
Wait, hold still on that.
Chemists do it on the table periodically.
No, it doesn't really fit.
What? There was another one.
No. You know, this might be for another lock in the place.
What do you make of it?
Not a whole lot.
That might be for like another lock.
This one's in a little pot.
Okay, that is definitely not edible.
It looks like a gemstone, don't you think?
Yeah.
Ooh,
Eat it.
interesting.
Potted fruit. Oh.
Cool.
I'll give you $5 if
Oh,
you
look
eat
at that
it.
bug.
That's a handsome beetle. Looks like he might have magic powers.
What about the watering can?
Tools. Used by a gardener for gardening.
Okay. Lots of other crazy
Hanging
fruit.
baskets.
To you, maybe.
You're only 2 inches taller than me.
2 inches makes all the difference.
Wow. Look at all these other hanging
sass.
fruits, Ash. Over here
Yeah,
on the
yeah.
side.
Look at these gourds.
Is that fruit? It's shaped like fruit.
Too shiny to be fruit. I think it's glowing a little too.
Safe to eat, do you
Ooh.
think?
I'm gonna say no.
I mean, who hasn't eaten glowing, shiny fruit?
All right. Why do you? What? Why is your eyes glowing?
Don't move. We're being watched.
Yeah, I see him.
Oh my god, his
He's
eyes are so
a little
intense.
too big to hide in the bushes.
Hi.
Is anyone going to say anything? Or
love
shall
this
we
game
just
so
stand
much.
around staring at each other?
Right. Sorry. Sorry.
That's better. I'm Sally. And the guy hiding behind me is Detective Grimoire. Who are you?
Fitz Fellow, the gardener.
Mm-hmm. And why are you so tall?
It's like a gentle giant.
No,
Yeah, don't ask a guy. Listen, as someone that's 6'4", don't ask a guy why are you so tall.
Why,
Genetics.
Ash?
Genetics.
This sounds like a sensitive
Listen, Sally.
subject.
Listen, Sally. Why are you so short? Huh? Boom.
That should have been the response. Why are you so short?
You work here as the gardener.
I don't get paid to do it. It's just my area of interest.
What's the deal with the
I like shiny
plants?
fruit.
They're all kinda weird.
Right. Did you see the lake?
That giant green and purple lake surrounding the entire house? Yeah, I clocked it.
The color is just a byproduct.
Of what? Poison?
It's not
Pollution.
poisonous. Not to you.
What's this got to do with the plants?
The water controls all life, just like anywhere else on the planet. Clouds form, rain falls. The water grows the plants, animals eat the plants. Anything you've
science
perceived
lesson.
as an irregularity is simply a result of this hydrological cycle.
Could you say that again, but like condense it as if you were talking to a slightly stupid person?
Our lake water causes the unpredictable alteration of DNA.
Oh.
Sometimes.
What?
Like mutation.
That'd be the
Okay,
official term.
paranormal.
For us,
Everything's
it's
on the
normal.
table right now.
Just
Okay.
nature.
And you're the local expert on all this stuff?
No, I'm just the gardener.
Also, Edwin says Fitz Fellow is voiced by Josh Tomar, who has done voices for League of Legends, One Punch Man, and Final Fantasy VII. Machina Brigade. Or Machina Bridged? Yeah, sorry. That's very small font. That's interesting.
I
Okay,
was in
wait.
my greenhouse, watering and weeding.
Sounds exciting.
Was anyone else around?
Not at first. Penelope came in a little later. She likes looking at the flowers, I think.
Did you speak to each other?
A little, not too much. We both left the greenhouse in the early afternoon.
Is he even
I went
interested
up to
in
my
her?
room. Then
And
I came
Penelope?
back outside to weed the main gardens. Didn't see anyone else. After that, I went up to the garden outside my room.
And
Let me guess. Watering and weeding.
Right.
did anything happen to you yesterday, Fitz?
Really?
Oh, wow. He's not going to talk about...
He's embarrassed because of the love triangle.
Maybe,
I
but he
was
should
up
at least
in the
talk to
rooftop
Freya.
garden. It was quiet. And then it wasn't. I can't describe it. Could have been a scream, but it didn't sound human.
Okay.
It was a bird.
Paranormal
It
on
was
the
a
table.
bird.
It was coming from Flora's tower.
It
So
probably
we went
was a
up
bird.
there.
We.
We.
Was with me. Did I not mention that? Flora's
were
room
making
was
out?
locked. That's normal. She usually locks it from the inside. I knocked on the door and shouted. Nobody responded. We became concerned.
You kicked the door down?
I did. Poppy and I went in. Freya was right there, laying on her back. Flora was there too, but I barely noticed her at first. Poppy left the room for a while. When she came back, she had her father with her, and Fifi too. Penelope arrived shortly after that, with Felix in tow. I thought that was odd. You don't normally see the two of them together. Felix took charge. There was nothing else I could do to help. I wanted to go back to my room, but I realized nobody had told Detective Hawkshaw anything. I found her pacing back and forth around the stone square. When I approached her, she snapped at me. I think she was annoyed about being made to wait outside so long. But when I told her about Freya, she fell silent.
Okay, that's interesting. I want to know what Felix's statement was again.
So wait, what was the exact phrasing that he used? The rain can alter people's alter the DNA.
The lake water can alter people's DNA, or
No, the
can
plant
alter
state.
life's DNA.
What does that mean? That means Flora's a bird. That's what that means.
She was always kind to me. She'd come into the greenhouse when I was working, sometimes by herself, sometimes with Poppy. I think they were just bored at first. Eventually, they started asking questions.
About what?
Poppy wanted to learn about flowers. Freya, she used to ask me about the insects.
Insects?
One of my jobs is to protect plants from things that might eat them. Freya brought me this little glass box, leaves and twigs inside. She'd say, put all the troublemakers in there. Every day I'd put a handful of beetles and other things in the box. Then she'd come along and take it away. I didn't really understand her, but she was always kind.
Was she trying to make golden beetles?
So tell me about your fiancé.
Yeah.
Penelope is my fiancée.
Don't take this the wrong way, but Penny doesn't really strike me as your type.
She's not who she pretends to be. People think she's... well, they make assumptions.
That she's
And
amazing.
How's the relationship doing recently?
Good. It's good.
Right. Yeah, right.
Ask
about
about Poppy.
Poppy and I are friends.
Oh, I can buy that. Dark clothes, blue hair, an average of 3 words per sentence. Oh, you're like 2 peas in a pod.
She's very kind, and she has an interest in plants. Unusual flowers, mostly. I've been teaching her.
Right.
Is something wrong?
Listen, we can smell her on you.
I imagine you don't visit the astronomy tower too often, do you?
No, but I still see Pointer, sometimes. He's always curious about what I'm growing in the greenhouse. Asks me about the birds, too, and insects. He's pretty clued up on his evolutionary biology.
I didn't think there was much overlap between astronomy and biology.
Does
Hawkshaw?
Pointer know that
questioned
the
me.
rain can
About
alter
what?
DNA?
My work,
No,
the
he's
plants,
he's
of
looking
everything.
at Flora.
Did she search the
That's true.
greenhouse?
No, she didn't.
You sure? Maybe she did it when you weren't in there.
No, she hasn't touched it.
How can you tell?
Trust me. I can tell.
But wait, hold on. Doesn't that go against her statement? Because didn't she say that she was in the green? Hold on.
She questioned me.
About what?
My work, the plants, bit of everything.
Did she search the greenhouse?
No, she didn't.
That's
You sure?
Because Hawkshaw said that she
Maybe
was
did
in
it
here
when you weren't in there.
and was
No,
using the
She
microscope.
hasn't touched it.
How can
But-
you tell?
But
Trust me.
was Fitz
I can
here
tell.
when that was happening? He might not know about it.
He said that he can just tell.
Fifi
Fitz
doesn't
is
like me.
What?
Fitz is
did you
dating
do?
everybody.
I'm not sure. If you find out, maybe you can let me know.
She's too shy to talk to you, probably.